Hey guys, welcome to the Ranch of Rivershine, where it is the first day of winter currently, and we are going to do a little bit of horse care. Now, before we get on to that, let us take a peek at our stallion and our mare, and they are still in the breeding pasture, so they have not produced a foal yet. But we're going to muck out last Bramble's stall, and get started mucking out the rest of the stalls, brushing horses, giving treats, feeding horses, and so on and so forth. So, let's see. Last Bramble is not very dirty because we didn't take him on any races yesterday or any training yesterday, I believe. And speaking of races and training, do we want to feed him anything special? We'll go ahead and feed him some alfalfa hay so we can train him later if we want to. But, while we're on the topic of races, we're also going to be attempting, the intermediate, not Ranch of Rivershine, the intermediate Rivershine Town, cross-country race today. We attempted it last time with Baby Leaf Jr., and we did not succeed. We got 5th place. We still made a little bit of cash prize money from it, but we need to get 1st place to progress the main story, so we're going to make an attempt at that today. Gonna feed oats to Baby Leaf Jr., and we won't feed him a treat quite yet. I want to make sure he has room for a treat later after racing. So, Sunny Pancake is our healthy young adult female horse, a little filly, who we are going to eventually, no treat yet, but we are going to eventually be breeding her with Baby Leaf Jr. most likely, and we'll see what kind of foal they make as well. So, getting her all cleaned up. She did do some training yesterday, so she's quite dirty. I really like that in this game, your horse doesn't get dirty if you don't take them out to do stuff, but if you do take them out to do stuff, they do get dirty. They get, you know, dirtier than they otherwise would, shall we say. Alright, and here's Super Lake, a good old mare. A good old mare who has been in our stable for quite some time. We love her. She's great. And she's quite a good racer, just like Baby Leaf Jr. So if Baby Leaf Jr. runs out of stamina today before we're able to clear the Rivershine Town Intermediate race, we're going to try and use Super Lake and see if she can clear the course. Now finally, we've got Tall Marmalade here, who we recently gave her a little haircut, and her mane is quite short now. But I think... I don't think Tall Marmalade is nursing anymore because Sunny Pancake, who is her foal, is pretty much a young adult at this point, so she's not going to be nursing from her mama. So I'm thinking, how do we want to handle Tall Marmalade from here on out? Because she's not doing any races. Why don't we go ahead and put her in the retirement pasture? We'll go do that. So, in order to do so, we'll take out Baby Leaf Jr. and appreciate the wintertime scenery. This is my first time experiencing winter in this game, so that's pretty nice. It's very pretty. Very pretty. And we're going to go on up to... I'm not sure if we can have a horse out while we do this or not. We're going up to the retirement pasture. Up to the gate. Alright, here we go. So we are going to put Tall Marmalade into the retirement pasture, where we do not have to care for her. She will stay healthy, clean, and well-fed during her stay, and we can take her out at any time. Alright, there we go. So now Tall Marmalade is just kind of hanging out over here. See, there she is. There she is. She's coming over here. I don't know if you guys can see her. Here she is. Here she is. She's so pretty with her new haircut. Look at her, coming right up to say hi to us. Hello! Alright, and so now we're going to be doing what I said we were going to do. And in this case, that is starting the cross-country race, the intermediate cross-country race of Rivershine Town. Which, again, we tried last time and we didn't do so good. There's a really tricky turn in it. A really tricky turn that is very sharp. It's a very sharp turn, alright? So, as you can see, our best time, and our only time so far, was 1 minute 33 seconds. I believe we have to make it down to 1 minute 18 seconds, or maybe less than that, to get 1st place, which we need to do to progress the story. So, here you go. Alright. These first few hurdles are not too bad. We'll go over this way. Alright. Alright, over this hurdle as well. And we have to immediately exit the arena. Go that way. That one was a bit tough for me last time too. I wasn't sure that I think I messed up on the exiting the arena part. Alright, so here we go. Here, there's that jump. Okay, and we, hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I already messed up. I thought the sharp turn was there, but it was not. It was not there. Alright, okay. I see where it is. Okay. So we have to go up here, then around, then over here. Alright, I'm trotting here. That is a really sharp turn. And you have to go very slowly as well. Now, we spent a lot of time lost looking for that hurdle last time, so I wonder if we'll actually be able to win the race this time, if we'll be able to get first, since we had a bit of an easier time with that jump, even though we still had quite a difficult time with it. Uh-oh, are we going the right way still? We are. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. Panicked for a second. Alright, and we're gonna gallop to the finish line here. Now we did make first. That's fantastic. Alright, we got a time of 1:13, even though we struggled a little bit with that one jump. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so we will get to progress in the story now. So we're gonna head over to Rivershine Town and talk to Madeline, who I believe is our quest holder. If I remember right. We might not have to talk to her, we might just progress in the quest overnight. I'm not sure. But either way, there's a couple things I want to do today that we haven't done yet. One of those is I want to look around and see what the foraging is like in winter. And I am seeing at least that there is straw during the winter. It is very easy to see now against this white backdrop. It's bright yellow, right? And I would like to see what each of the zones looks like in winter and do a little bit of that foraging, right? Okay, we're gonna grab this straw as well. And obviously we're going to finish our quest. We're going to turn in our quest with Madeline for completing that race and getting first place. I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy we're able to move on from that race now. I mean, we can keep doing it over and over again for more money, but we don't have to. We've cleared it. We know how to beat it now. Alright, hello Madeline. So, we are able to finish this quest with her. It seems like... Oh, okay. Oh, so she's following up with me about Gallant Deer, one of the horses that has a statue in the various areas. Gallant Deer was especially gifted with jumping, so this is the horse statue that's in the lake area. I'm sure that statue will bring you a good enchantment just like the previous ones. Oh yeah, so now we can do that, I guess. Anyway, let's finish our other quest. It was fun to watch you compete in the market sprint competition. Hopefully we didn't bother our neighbors too much by running around their stores. And she's giving us an extra reward for finishing that race. Now then, I believe last time we went to the lake to try and get an enchantment from the horse statue that is at the lake. The, what's it called? Something deer? Gallant Deer? That horse, that one. So we're going to go to that statue, which is ahead of us and to the left, because we start out on the north side of this map when we come from Rivershine Town. So we're gonna head straight over there. Also, we can actually give Baby Leaf Jr. a treat now. We'll give him a carrot so he has more energy. And so he trusts us a bit more. And the lake, I was not expecting it to be frozen. It is not frozen. My expectations were met. It could be cool for it to be frozen, but also I don't see the need for it, and it would kind of require the developer to like remap like the frozen parts, you know. Just for winter, I don't think it's necessary. But anyway, we are going to head to that horse statue and see if we can get it to enchant Baby Leaf Jr. with additional jumping skill. So we did try to get this enchantment last episode, but we were not able to, I'm guessing because we hadn't asked Madeline about it yet, apparently. Aha! Here we go! A mysterious glow imbues Baby Leaf Jr. with jump, but the statue's shine fades away, so Baby Leaf Jr. has gained 5% jump, there we go, 5% jump stat. But to get that enchantment again, we have to win a bunch of races in the lake area. A bunch of lake races, if you will. And we're gonna head back home. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Well, actually, on the way back home, let's talk to Madeline again. Oh, I see that we did get a pretty good prize for winning that race and for finishing the quest with Madeline. We have 23,000 money now. $23,000! And like I said, we'll go talk to Madeline again so that we can complete the quest to check out the enchantment of that statue. Alright, Madeline. Oh, she doesn't have a quest for us, apparently. I'm guessing we'll have to wait until the next in-game day, and then they'll let us finish up that quest with her. That is my guess. Alright, so grab a piece of orchard grass, and now we'll head home again. Well, for the first time, I guess. I mean, we were already home earlier today, but we didn't, like, head home earlier today, so... Anyway. And then I think... Ooh, a carrot. There's a carrot over here. And then I think... we have to grab... Sunny Pancake, our young mare, our young filly, and... Wait, did I miss the straw here earlier? Really? That was so easy to spot. Go figure. Yes, we'll pick up Sunny Pancake and do some training with her. While we forage, potentially in the forest, I think would be a great spot for her. Because her endurance is not the best. Let me actually check on Baby Leaf Jr.'s stats as a comparison. Come on, Baby Leaf. Oh wow, he has 62% endurance, 81% speed, jump and flexibility are also great. Okay. Now, Sunny Pancake has much worse stats, partially because she is a second-generation horse, bred from, I believe, a wild horse, and, a horse who we bought at auction. Let me check. Who is your family? Yes, her dad, Ardent Bolt, was a wild horse, who we, tamed and bred with Tall Marmalade, who we just put in the retirement pasture earlier. I think that was this episode. I don't remember anything. Anyway. Alright, so we're going to give Sunny Pancake some barley, which will help her train her endurance more quickly. And we're going to take her to the forest, which is also the fastest zone for training endurance. So we're headed over this way. The entrance to the forest is through your ranch. So you just, you can't get there from the town. So you gotta go this way, and past this bridge that we see in the distance over there. But first, we're gonna grab a little bit of straw, because I do like harvesting forage goods in this game. You can use them either to care for your own horses, or to be sold. Like you can sell them to the shopkeepers in the game, and they will give you money for it. I like that there's a lot of different ways to make money in this game, so I don't feel like I have to just like strictly do races to make progress, you know? I like having a lot of different options for the kind of gameplay that I want to, like the kind of gameplay that I need to do to progress in a game. I really like that. I like having a lot of options. And this game is really nice because, like, to make money you can, like I said, you can either do the races, or you can forage goods, or you can buy horses at auction, then train them, then sell them after having been trained for a higher price. You can breed horses and then sell the foals when they come of age. Train them, before selling them for, I think, a higher price. You can tame wild horses and sell them at auction as well. And fret not, for the horses are only sold to good owners who will take good care of them, train them, if they want, I guess, and basically they're going to be well cared for. I seem to recall Madeline saying, when I unlocked the ability to sell my horses, that the auctions are closed auctions, that she only allows, the trusted horse care people to bid on your horses. So, strictly speaking, from a lore perspective in this game, even after you sell a horse and won't be able to have it on your ranch anymore, it's still being taken great care of. Also, I keep forgetting to sprint, or gallop as it were, which we need to do to train Sunny Pancake's endurance, so we should be doing that. Alright, grabbing more straw. Actually, now that I think about it, there is a training arena in this zone, which will help us train Sunny Pancake's endurance even faster. Let's see, where are we? Where? Ah, I see. So it is directly to the east from where we are now. Interesting. Good to know. So I believe this is generally the correct direction. It's the direction that we're going now. Kind of like over there. It's kind of weird to gesture with my mouse, like over there. You know, it's weird to... Well, the mouse controls in this game are a little bit odd. I find the way that the mouse moves in this, like that the camera moves in this game, to be a little bit strange. Although I can't quite describe why I feel that way, it just feels very strange to me. I'm used to it now, but when I first started playing it was, ooh, is that Timothy Heading? When I first started playing it was really uncomfortable for me. But anyway, it's weird to gesture with my mouse in a game like this, specifically for that reason. But isn't it funny? It's interesting how people can communicate in video games through doing actions that they might do in real life, but like in a video game context, if that makes sense. Like, if you're playing a game where your character moves their head to look, you know, where you're looking, like in a first-person game, you know, like if you look to the left and your character moves their head left, you can actually, like, shake your head no and nod your head yes to communicate with other players. Even though, you know, like, you're not actually doing that action, you're just moving your mouse. But because the visual of what it looks like your character is doing is analogous to, you know, nodding or shaking your head, you can communicate that idea of yes or no just through moving your mouse around. I don't know, I think it's fascinating. I think communication through games, especially like non-verbal communication through games, is just a fascinating topic in general. Like, you know, like if you've ever played pretty much any online game, walking up to somebody and jumping up and down a lot is like the universal sign of like trying to get at someone's attention or trying to say hello to them, you know? I don't know, if you've ever played like, you know, like an MMO or something, I feel like that's an experience that you've probably had. I feel like that's so universal. I don't know, maybe no, that's gotta be totally, that's like totally an experience that like most people playing online games have had, right? I don't know, if you've played a lot of online games and you haven't had that experience, or you don't know what I'm talking about, please do let me know, I'm really curious. Or even if you have had that experience and you just want to share it, let me know in the comments. I love that kind of thing, those kinds of little anecdotes of like, experiences that people have had in games with other people. Those are always really fun stories to me. Alright. We're bringing Sunny Pancake back to the stable, and let's see, how well trained is she now? Let's see, her endurance is actually really high now. We did good today. Her potential is at 13% still, so she can still do a little bit more training. Not today, but in the near future after she gets some rest. Alright. And I think to finish off the day, it is only 1 PM in game, but I would like to do a race or two, specifically with Last Bramble, that's his name, because I am looking into selling Last Bramble at auction, and oh wait, he needs to be trained too, doesn't he? He does. I don't think I want to do any more training today, so we'll just go ahead and participate with him in some races. Although, wait, before we do that, I gotta actually check which race did he participate in already. Looks like the Rivershine town race he's already beaten, the basic one, or beginner level, and the lake race he's also beaten at the beginner level. And I want to get him a few more ribbons so that I believe that will increase his value at auction. So we'll do the Lupine Meadow. He might be able to do the intermediate Lupine Meadow race. We'll try that, because he hasn't done Lupine Meadow yet at all, so we'll try the intermediate. And I think that'll give... I'm guessing that, like, if I'm right about winning races adding to your horse's value at auction, I'm guessing it adds more if you beat an intermediate race compared to if you beat a beginner race. That would just make sense. That would just make sense. Alright, so here we go. Working on... Let's see, the next obstacle is pretty far away, so this is going to be the kind of stretch that really tests your horse's endurance. So, fortunately Last Bramble actually really excels at endurance, if I recall correctly. I might be thinking of a different horse. But I feel like I trained Last Bramble a lot in endurance. Endurance is pretty easy to train because you just gotta gallop. You know? And that's the fastest way to move, so it's tempting to just kind of gallop all the time when you can anyway, if you're like going around foraging, for example. Just because you want to go fast. That's the most satisfying way to go, you know? Because you'll be able to find more stuff faster. But it does not train your speed to gallop. You have to canter, which is a bit slower. So if you want your horse to be faster long term, you need to canter. So you won't be able to gallop all the time. Plus, there we go. Plus your horse does need to take breaks to replenish its stamina. Alright, here we go. So we did finish first. 127 is our time. We got a huge prize. How much cash did we get? 3,000 total. And let's give a treat to Last Bramble. We'll give him an apple. That'll bring his stamina back up a little bit. And now we'll have him do the Pine Forest Beginner Race, I think. So that'll get another ribbon on his stall in the stable. And hopefully some more value on him as a horse at auction. Okay? Oh, there we go. Okay. For a second I thought this was the lake because there's water here. But no, this is the forest. I was like, I already did the lake one. What am I doing? But no, there's just a little, uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I messed up, hold on. I messed up big time there. Alright, here we go. Here we go again. Trying this again. Alright, hopefully we still get first. Here. It was a little hard to see where I was going with the, all of the... everything being snow. That's my excuse, okay? That's my excuse. My excuse is that I had a hard time seeing the, obstacle. Alright, here we go. Jump for that one. Jump for this one. One more. And only one more obstacle, and then we finish the race. And we did still get first, just barely by about 4 seconds. 3 or 4, I guess. Well, because we would have had the same, 4 seconds. Anyway, so Last Bramble has finished racing for the day. I do really like the look of... Oh, I went the wrong way. We went to our pasture, but I love the look of the ranch in winter. It's very cozy looking and lovely. Oh my god. It's all so pretty. But that being said, I do think I'm gonna call it an episode here. So I want to say to you guys, thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I'm having a great time making these episodes, so I hope to see you next time, alright? Bye!